Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, may I have your attention, please? Because coming to you live from the beautiful on-air media studios in Dallas, Texas, this is Far Out Fiesta.
Yeah.
I am your host and humble narrator. This is Practical Kung Fu Halloween, episode 110. Let's give it up for our amazing cast. Kristin Keith.
Thank you.
JuliAnna Briscoe.
Yo.
And special guest star, Jeff Fenter.
Yeah.
Before we go any further, we'll do the little meet the cast segment. I have a quick question for each of you. I'll answer it myself first. And what is the scariest movie you have ever seen, or a movie that stands out as being really scary? For me, it was actually the first Paranormal Activity. Scared the crap out of me. I've seen them since, and it's not as scary, but when I saw the first one, it freaked me out. JuliAnna?
This is gonna be really dumb, but Gremlins scared the shit
Gremlins?
crap out of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can agree
Anything
with that.
that's like not realistic, I actually get more scared of than the actual reality.
Same
I
here.
have no idea why.
Same here.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
I always
weird.
have.
All right, Jeff?
Gremlins.
I'd have to say Flowers in the Attic.
Okay.
I've seen it.
Yes, that one's super
That
creepy.
scared the
That one is
creepy out
super
of me.
creepy.
That was really creepy.
Kristen?
Gosh, Aliens was pretty dang freaky. But when I was a kid, there was a show that just freaked me and my brothers out. It's called Night of the Scarecrow. I want to see it again.
Oh.
Because it's still talked about in my family.
Not a nice scarecrow.
Ew. There's something really creepy about it.
Those crazy.
I have to see if it's still as scary as an adult is.
All right, cool. Far out.
I recommend it.
All right. 2 thumbs up, or whatever chickens have for thumbs.
Yeah.
All right, far out. Let's fiesta.
Yeah.
What do you want to do tonight, bud?
We're already doing something, Lewis.
I know. I'm throwing cheese.
And I'm slapping pudding.
I have 64 individual slices.
Oh, and I have 4 snack packs worth of pudding.
That's a lot of pudding.
Enough to fill a small car.
Throw in the cheese. Throw in the cheese.
Slapping the pudding.
We're
Slapping the pudding.
great singers, bud.
Oh, pudding inspires me, Lewis.
64 cheese slices and 4 snack packs worth of pudding later.
But sometimes I wonder if throwing cheese and slapping pudding is all there is to life.
It is.
Kung Fu, bud.
Kung Fu, Lewis.
You know what would make slapping cheese and throwing pudding even better?
Flamingos fighting with switchblades.
Yes! But that's not what I was thinking of.
Oh, babies with funnels for mouths doing comical dances on broken glass.
Yes! But also not what I was thinking.
Shower curtains with naked ladies from the 40s.
Oh, you mean women who would be in their 90s now?
Yeah. I think I saw them at Big Lots.
We can go get those tomorrow. Like all of them. Like every naked old lady shower curtain they have in Big Lots. But that wasn't what I was thinking of.
Okay. Well, I got 424 more guesses.
Lay on me.
419 guesses later.
Toothpaste that tastes like buffet Alaskan king crab legs.
No. Some music.
Music? Oh, I love music. Kung Fu, Lewis!
Kung Fu, bud.
Okay, let's smash your girlfriend.
She's
cave.
not my girlfriend.
What happened?
She paid goons to beat me, senseless.
Didn't they pull out your eyebrows a hair at a time?
No, a lady at a mall kiosk did.
Okay, let's smash Kay's window anyways and steal a radio.
Cool. Let's also steal 4 of her bras.
Cool.
I'll wear 2.
Okay, I'll wear 2. Well, I mean, not the same 2.
Oh, sorry, bud.
And I'll just, I'll turn on the radio.
I hope we hear something on the radio that could change our lives in a kooky, absurd way.
What are the chances of that?
Good afternoon.
The lady on the radio knows what time of day it is.
Maybe she's a clock.
I'm Miss Greta Horwald.
Nope. Lady.
I'm a very wealthy patron of the arts and crafts.
Or a dude with a feminine voice.
My governess, Becca, has an exciting offer for a pair of the right kind of knuckleheads.
Oh, man, I hope we're the right kind.
And I'm shaped like a pear.
I'm Miss Horvald's governess, Becca.
I like a woman who says what her job is.
I'm here to offer something of value.
Value is my jam.
I thought grape was.
Grape is my jelly.
To two very special gentlemen.
We've been called special before.
But never gentlemen. Still, I have that pear body thing going for me.
Who are willing to stay one night in Horwald Manor.
I'll stay anywhere that doesn't have silverfish for beds.
Or turtles for toilets.
Thank you, Becca. Horwald Manor does not have silverfish for beds or turtles for toilets. We're making this offer to the first 2 dimwits who can dial this phone number. 2 1
Nobody answered.
1 4 5 5 5 5 5 5 5.
Dial the rest, bud.
It's ringing.
Did I mention that Horwald Manor is haunted?
Oh, man, I love a woman who cackles.
Our first callers.
Common mistake.
She's answering.
Hello? Do you have a male friend who can also come with you?
Yes, although my phone voice makes me sound friendless, I do.
Excellent. Write down this address. I'll see you 2 dim-witted knuckleheads at 7.
And since we have time left on our commercial, I'll freestyle rap. My name is Becca. That's all I have. Commercial over.
I like a commercial that tells you when it's over.
Oh, man, we're spending the night in a haunted Horwald Manor. Kung Fu, Lewis!
Kung Fu, bud.
This is the place, Lewis.
Should I tip the Uber driver?
What's a luber?
It's like Uber, only more slippery.
No time for that now, gentlemen. I'm Mrs. Horwald, and this is my governess, Becca.
Welcome.
I'm Bud, and this is Lewis.
And I'm Luce, and this is Bud.
Come inside, and we'll discuss the details of our little slumber party.
Miss Horwald, that cackling is kind of a tell.
Oh, well, they're too stupid to notice.
True.
Yeah, we are.
Gentlemen, in order to receive something of value...
Oh, I love vague prizes.
Remember, Bud? Vague Prizes was my MMA fighter name.
Quiet, knuckleheads! In order to receive something of value, you 2 must remain in Horwald Manor overnight.
That didn't sound too bad.
Will you 2 be here?
Perhaps.
Yeah, that is pretty funny. So all we have to do is stay in this luxury mansion all night?
And we'll receive something of value? Well, good thing there's no catch.
Did we mention that the house is, like, mega haunted?
We're cool with that.
Generally speaking, ghosts find us too smelly to haunt.
Very well. Becca, show them to their suites. They're in for an interesting night.
Her cackle is contagious. We're cackling in the mansion. Kung Fu, bud. Kung Fu, us.
Right this way, boys.
Women.
Now, calling us boys is demeaning. Hey, for a mansion, this place sure has a lot of cobwebs.
Oh, I prefer corn on the cobwebs.
Right this way, knuckleheads.
That's better.
I hope you 2 gentlemen don't mind sharing a room.
Nope.
We draw the line at sharing the same underpants.
On the same day.
As you can see, it's a lovely room.
Oh, sure is. Not one diseased tick scuttling across the floor.
But I must warn you, you 2,
We can't hear you.
I can't speak up. A certain elderly patron of the arts and crafts
Still can't hear you.
is luring you into a horrible trap.
Here's what I hear, bud.
Well, here's what I hear, Lewis.
I like what you're hearing better, bud.
But I've always said too much already.
Too much we couldn't hear.
You shall be receiving a formal invitation to dinner shortly. In the meantime, I suggest you take a nap.
But when we nap, we go into comas.
And have like crazy ass super vivid dreams.
If you feel you'll have trouble napping, you may want to lick these envelopes
Oh,
here.
you had me at lick.
Pleasant dreams, gentlemen.
Why does she keep calling us that?
Quiet, Lewis. Don't blow this.
Then what can I blow?
Leaving.
Me too.
Remember, both of you must stay here for 24 hours.
Okay. But no blowing.
I'll see you two at dinner.
No promises on the blowing.
I know. That was for Becca. I have a backpack full of bubble liquid.
Oh, in little bottles?
Nope.
Did you give them the knockout LSD?
Yes, ma'am.
They must remain in the house for 24 hours for the knockout LSD to purify their organs.
Because you know their organs are as impure as fuck.
Purify their organs so we can harvest and sell their eyes.
The pear-shaped one has chocolate smudges around the whites of his eyes.
Oh, so they're more the browns of his eyes.
Yes.
Well, harvest and sell at least one of their eyes. Livers.
I think I heard the less pear-shaped one's liver coughing.
Harvest and sell at least one of their eyes, part of one of their livers, their lungs.
We'll definitely want to check those lungs for ticks.
And their penises.
There's a black market for harvested penises?
Actually, I'll probably keep those for my stew.
Yum, I love a good penis stew.
There will be plenty of time for penis stew later. Becca, I'm so grateful that I can trust you completely not to try and warn them.
Warn them? Pfft. Who would try to warn them? Should we put on a goblin costumes to make sure that we can't chase them out of the house, since we have to remain in the house for 24 hours in order for them to purify their organs?
Exposition much?
Forgive me for trying to save a spiffy script.
Wake up, bud.
Mommy.
I'm a goblin.
Goblin, Mommy.
Wake up, Lewis.
Tiny Katane?
From the White House video?
Uh-huh.
I'm a goblin.
So is Tiny Katane. Have you seen her lately?
Hey, even my partially frightened, very scared, and partially purified organed state, I will not have you Katane bashing.
Sorry, bud.
Get out of this house now, bud.
A couple of goblins don't scare us.
Yeah, we eat goblins for breakfast.
Yeah, with fruit and toast and to make it a balanced meal.
If you don't leave now, you're going to die.
Stick to the script, Becca.
As a goblin artist, I need the freedom to goblin improvise.
Quit bickering, goblins. How about you give Lewis a little kiss?
Your teeth have hair.
How about you give old Bud here a little tug job?
Come on, Miss H, scary goblin. Let's get out of here.
Oh, fast. I have a weak stomach.
So, how many times does that make for us scaring away goblins?
28.
Factoring in leap year?
7.
Kung Fu Bud?
Kung Fu Lewis!
A dinner invitation? I love dinner!
I also like the cool skull and crossbones logo.
And I'm not sure what a beware dinner is.
I think it's one where they have like chocolate-covered Vienna sausages.
And fried mermaids?
Oh, and poached merman.
And those marshmallows that don't give you ringworm?
I don't think they make those anymore.
I have mixed feelings about that.
Explain.
Well, I hate the itchiness of ringworm, but I love the cool patterns that form on my scalp and eyebrows. Hey, let's put on our best coveralls, bud. We're going to dinner. Kung Fu, bud.
Kung Fu Lewis.
Welcome to dinner, gentlemen.
That's that word again.
Maybe she doesn't know what it means.
Well, thank you so much for joining us.
We can't join you.
No, we're not legally ordained to perform wedding ceremonies.
Those are fantastically retro coveralls.
Well, if retro means very absorbent of urine, then we agree.
How fast can you run in them? Because you should.
Becca!
I can run as fast as a gazelle
Really?
on a trike.
Oh.
I can run twice as fast as my nose.
Such a silly question, Becca. The boys should have no need for athletics while they're here.
Good, because I sweat like a geyser.
Yeah, and I sweat like chunks of rancid pork.
After dinner, we shall retire.
What? We never had a full-time job.
Retire to the parlor for charades and brandy.
Once I retire, I'm going to buy a crate of those mostly painless catheters. So easily amused.
Oh, when I retire, I'm going to build one of those bathtubs that's like tall and you walk into it.
I'm going to take a bunch of...
Well, this is going on for a long time. Becca, I'd like to have a word with you in the foyer.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to keep those crazy kids on my lawn.
And I'm going to get a Mr. Lumiere lawyer.
Becca, if I didn't know better, I'd think you were trying to warn the boys.
Good thing you know better.
Well, you know how much I appreciate blind loyalty.
As much as you like stucco.
I fucking love stucco. It gives a parlor such panache.
My point exactly. And why would I warn the boys? It's not like I have a thing for frequently unemployed knuckleheads.
Very well, Becca. I trust you. I'll just use this ice pick on the sculpture.
What ice sculpture?
The one right between your eyes.
But I don't have... Oh, you're lobotomizing me with an ice pick.
Ding, ding, ding.
I'm glad you're lobotomizing me. I hate people who speak in game show sound effects.
I'll just jam this ice pick in a little farther. Here we go. How do you feel, Becca?
Mainly with basket.
Perfection! Welcome to my parlor.
Thank you. Like, this is the only parlor I've ever been to that I didn't have to pay cash in advance to get a tug job.
Where's Becca?
She wasn't feeling well.
Does it have anything to do with the bloody ice pick you're trying to hide behind your back?
No,
Cool.
So how are things gonna play? How are we gonna play charades with just 3 people?
I'll be all-time charades quarterback.
Cool.
I hope you boys like brandy.
Mouse brandy?
No.
What about Hobo Sock Brandy?
Is that a brand name?
No.
Just regular brandy made from distilled wine or fruit.
Ooh, fancy. Did you just put something in both of our brandy sniffers?
Invisible cherries.
I love invisible cherries. Look, I can tie a knot in the stem of my fruit.
I guess I better pass out too. Ugh.
Bud, wake up! We're strapped to gurneys.
Oh, it's a very comfortable gurneys. Kung Fu
Kung
Lewis!
Fu Bud.
I'm glad you're awake.
Not that we're complaining, but why are we strapped to gurneys, Mrs. Horvath?
And why are you dressed like a surgeon? Is this like community theater?
No, I can assure you this is very real. Becca and I lured you two here planning to harvest your organs and sell them on the black market.
Bud, do you think we'll ever make it through a dinner party without someone trying to harvest and sell our organs?
Doubtful, Lewis. We have like primo organs. I'd high five you if I wasn't strapped to a gurney.
But I've had second thoughts.
We never even had first thoughts.
I was a little too hasty in lobotomizing Becca over there.
I'm very pleased with how efficient the U.S. Congress is.
So, before I harvest all of your organs, I'm going to transplant your brains into her head.
But there are 2. There are 2 of us and 1 of her.
Yes, one of her. Yes, I,
What a
yes, I figure between the two of you, I can extract one serviceable brain.
She thinks our brains are serviceable.
I know! I heard!
That's a nice anesthesia mallet, Miss Horwald.
In a few moments, we shall see if the brains from these two simpletons, these two dimwits, these two knuckleheads, these two doo-doo pens.
We get it.
Yeah, move on. Sheesh.
I don't understand. I malleted you two enough times to knock out an elephant.
Lady, when you have been malleted as many times as we have, your head sprouts its own skin helmet.
Yeah. Now that we've thought about jamming horns into our skin helmets and being Vikings.
Oh, that would be cool!
But I've sawed off the top of your skulls.
Tell us something we don't know.
Bud had pepperonis on his cerebrum.
That's where I left those.
I've removed half of each of your brains.
Ooh, Whammy! I bet I'm lighter.
Oh, weight loss through brain scooping.
Kung Fu
Kung Fu Lewis!
Once I get the tops of your head sewn back on,
Leave visible stitches in mine.
Chicks dig stitches.
And stitches, get them.
once I get the tops of your head sewn back on, I'll insert your brain scraps back into Becca.
Blah, 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 blah.
Are you suggesting I'm talking too much?
Half a brain.
Fine. A couple more whacks with this mallet.
But that won't knock us out.
I know. You look like moles. Maybe I'll win some tickets. All right, Becca. This is going to hurt you way more than it hurts me. I'll just slurp out the rest of your lobotomized brain with the silly straw. Oh, that was silly. Now I'll stuff Bud and Lewis's brains back into your head through your sinuses. Damn, Becca, a lot of fucking boogers in there. Oh, and there we go. In a moment. We shall know just how successful my surgery has been. Then I'll go back to harvesting and selling the boys' organs.
About time.
Really? Cake Boss is on at 8.
Yeah, I wonder if we're still gonna get something of value for staying in the house overnight.
We thought.
Well, you sure do. You get this expensive mallet pounded into your skull again.
Really?
No fooling.
I'll just slowly bring Becca out of the anesthesia. Wake up! Becca! There we go. Becca, can you hear me?
I can read you loud and clear.
I didn't ask if you could read me. I asked... Oh, wait a minute. You seem to be okay.
I seem to have a craving for cracked corn, wheat, barley, or similar grains.
Pardon?
My species include wood duck, American bagpipe whistle, and northern pintail whistle, redhead, northern silver.
Come again. Those are duck species.
My mating seasons are often extremely aggressive.
Mine too. But is it possible that you think you're a duck?
Not just any duck. A duck with very highly developed language skills.
Yes. You're much easier to understand than Donald.
Ducks find that portrayal offensive. Daffies too, for that matter.
Interesting. I had no idea.
Mrs. Horwald sure knows how to swing.
She looks like she sleeps with multiple partners, regardless of her current relationship status.
A mallet. You should let me finish.
Yes, she sure does.
Well, I also know how to swing. Oh, Becca, why are you pecking me?
Do you have to ask?
Oh, right. The lobotomy and the brain. You know that really hurts.
Good. I'm pretty pissed.
Well, careful, or you'll crush my windpipe with that beak.
Good tip.
I didn't know that ducks could cackle.
Bud, Lewis, can you help me? What are you doing?
Freeing you.
By throwing me back into a bond?
Yeah, we're returning you back to your natural habitat.
Or you could take me to a hospital.
So that you can be with your own kind.
Humans who have weird, partially brain transplants who now think they're ducks?
We call them mallards.
Be free.
This way!
You know, we did a good thing.
We sure did.
The fucker's a murderer!
Kung Fu Lewis!
Oh, bud. And this has been Far Out Fiesta episode 110, Practical Kung Fu Halloween. I have been your host and humble narrator. Please give it up for our amazing cast, Kristin Keith,
Oh, thank you.
JuliAnna Briscoe, and special guest star, Jeff Fenter. Is anybody working on any cool projects they'd like to discuss, talk about, mention, plug?
Oh, I have a plug.
All right.
So there's a great theater in Richardson that is going to do a show in New York. If you guys check out thecoretheater.com, you can donate. It would be a good opportunity to let some local Texans go and be off Broadway and get a good show going over there. It's a really great script, great cause, and everything. So check it out, thecoretheater.com.
That the fire
Yeah.
play.
It is. It's about the Coconut Grove, the fire that started basically all the safety fire drills that you have in your schools, fire exits, all that fun stuff.
Cool.
It's a great
Anybody
script.
else?
I am directing. Dashing Through the Snow over at Garland Civic Theater right now. We just started rehearsals this past week. We open November 29th.
Awesome.
Go through December 16th. So if you go to garlandcivic.org, you can get all the information on there.
Cool.
Word up.
Anybody else? All right. Good night.